It's the first country from Asia that I played in, and really like meant something different and special, and it helped me to understand my own career just by being here. So I have a really good connection with this island. I think I really like it here, and I think people who listen to my music really understand what I do, and this is very rewarding. Every single place has a different energy, even if it's like in the same island. You know, there is something about the position in like a geographical emplacement that will give you something different, and you can either like it or not. But Taichung was really cool, you know, first time like in another city in Taiwan, and the venue was really nice, and there were a lot of people there, and everybody was really stylish. Yeah, I swear, like all of the people there were like wearing really cool clothes, and they were really nice, and some of the people had traveled from Taipei to Taichung as well. So. Well, it does make me feel amazing when I come here to Taiwan for the third time, and I play 3 different cities, and there's still like a lot of people coming, listening. This is like you know, if you stop and think about it, it's something magical, you know, because you know, I come from a really farther place, and then I come here and this happens, and it happens in Hong Kong as well, and in Singapore, which we went to before. So it's, you know, I tell my parents, and they don't really, you know, they don't really understand what's going on because they don't see it and they don't live it. They are always like kind of wondering, like, she's like people in Taiwan are especially warm and lively, like, you know, like you end a song and they just like respond like in a really loud way, like, you know, it feels so intense and sincere. And you know, if you just go to like France, it has nothing to do, you know, people are more like, you know, like they need to get impressed, you know, and so they have a lot of expectations before going to concerts, and they just listen from another place. I have favorite bands like I love the Beatles, for example. Like, they are more than a music influence, like a vital, like life influence, right? Like, I've grown up with the Beatles, so it's kind of special. And then one of my favorite bands is Low, which is do you know Low? Yeah, I'm really fascinated by them. And then I really like the Pretenders. I'm such a huge fan. Yeah. Actually, I didn't pick out the song myself. When the album was going to get released in Japan, they wanted to have like an extra track just for their special edition, and so we recorded that more than a year ago. And they wanted me to cover Queen, and that was, you know, like, would you do that? And I was like, well, it's a very difficult band to cover, but if I have to pick out a song, then it will be We Will Rock Your System, more simple one. So then we were just in the studio and we were playing around, and then the drums rhythm just came up, and then we worked on that bass. We built it up from that bass. Yeah. I mean, it's interesting. It's like another perspective. It's not your own song, so you get more free, because I mean, you respect the song, but you don't. I mean, it's been already created, and it's not gonna sound any better than it originally sounds. So it's just like you're more relaxed like that. You're not so exigent with the fact that you have to make it sound special. They are based on my own experiences. I mean, I cannot be truthful if I am not talking about what I'm feeling, which is kind of egocentric, but it's the only way I can do it. If I would be talking about nature and the human race or something like that, I wouldn't feel it so close to me. I need to feel that I have gone through something, and these have led me to like a really unique feeling that I need to express in a really unique melody, and that's what's really valuable for me. know, it's kind of strange because if they are your family, they are gonna like it. They will say that, at least. Maybe they don't love it because maybe they are not great music lovers. But, you know, they are kind of curious and amazed by the fact that I do this for a living now. But you know, like my mother will listen to my music and she will make some comments about it. Or my father will as well, you know, but then, you know, I trust my parents, but then my grandmother, from my dad's mother, she is a fan. I can tell you, like, she does love my music, like, she listens to it. Like, she doesn't understand what I say in the songs, but she says, I don't understand your words, but when I listen to your voice singing it, it feels as if I did. So I know she's a fan. I mean, like, she's not a fan like a crazy fan, but she's like, she understands, and I believe her. So this is nice about my family. I think my grandmother, in particular, this one, she, like, from all my family, she is the one who really connects with that. Yeah, she tries not to miss any concerts in Madrid, but you know, sometimes, yeah, they live in Madrid. But you know, my grandfather is really old, and my grandma won't let him alone. So lately, she hasn't been